You know, people will mock what I said about using pre-diced potatoes in a can to make your own potato chips and save money in this rampantly wild and outlandish inflationary period we all find ourselves living in at the moment. People will laugh and scoff at it. But just like I was on to the idea of not buying any napkins in 2022 because you get them for free everywhere you go, this idea, some people will do it instantaneously. Others, it'll take time to catch on. But by 2025, diced potatoes sold in a can will be a rarity on every grocery shelf in America, across the country. You won't be able to hardly find them. People are going to go into business selling their own air-fried diced potatoes from a can, seasoned with their special seasoning, Creole seasoning, Jamaican rub curry seasoning, Vietnamese seasoning. This could put Lay's on the back foot. Believe you me, people are going to do it eventually. But you look at what's happening in the Bronx recently. A hamburglar robbed a Bronx McDonald's. He walked into the McDonald's and threatened the workers with a knife and stuffed 24 chicken nuggets into his pockets and a dozen double cheeseburgers. Now we say that's mental health. That's not normal. But increasingly, it's becoming the normal for people to run into stores and steal food. You go into grocery stores. Boxes of cereal are open on the shelves. You can see people opening the snack bars and eating them. Banana peels left on the banana stands. People are going into the grocery stores with cameras everywhere, and they're eating the food nonetheless. What the hamburglar showed me in that instance was people are hungry. And they don't care if they're going to get nutritious food. My theory is the more unnutritious the food is, like fast food, the worse the behavior will be. This is a good inflation fighting tool. Air fried canned potatoes. And I don't even think the person realized that this is such a great inflation fighting tool. I'm not going to go to the store and buy Lay's potato chips anymore. I'm just going to go and buy air fried canned diced potatoes. I'm going to let them soak in a paper towel and really dry off. And then I'm going to season those babies and put them in the air fryer. And in 30 minutes, I'm going to have my own pre-made potato chips. I did that for $3. And you're going to feel full after these potato chips because they're actually the potato. You're getting more potato, but paying a cheaper rate. This is a deflationary tool, tactic, strategy, recipe. This is genius. The Hamburglar in the Bronx, he wasn't a genius, but he knew how to get what he needed, which was food. Look, I said this. You gotta feed the rats. Nobody understood what that video meant. Why no love for the rats? There are literally big opossums and rats that are eating the waste, the food waste that large companies do every day. The possums can have it for free. The squirrels can have it for free. The black crows can have it for free. But you're charging us $20 for a burger and french fries. The people just don't have it. And they're saying we shouldn't have to do this to survive. But people are going to do what's necessary to survive. And food is one of those things necessary. It's looking like the Hunger Games. That Hamburglar in the Bronx, what he did was traumatizing to those workers. All around in this story, there's negative energy. Him for having to resort to stealing and threatening violence towards strangers simply to eat in America. The co-workers, the employees that have to suffer through that trauma, that's going to create other mental health issues for them. The Hamburglar did what was necessary. And before you judge, if you were hungry and on the street, you might run to the local Bronx McDonald's and threaten to use a knife to steal 2 dozen chicken nuggets and a dozen double cheeseburgers and stuff it in your pockets as well. I always tell people, don't judge. Even as I bring this to your attention in a format of comedy, still reserve judgment. For that could be you in that situation. Or that potentially could be you very shortly. We look around us and there's food shortages. Egg prices are soaring. 5% of all of the chicken laying eggs have died this year. 48 million chickens who lay eggs died in 2022. We're down to 308 million chickens who can lay eggs in America. Climate change is winning. The invisible enemy is winning. We have to be flexible and nimble. Pre-dice potatoes in a can and make your own potato chips with your air fryers. That's how we're doing it in 2023, bitches.